Hello everyone, and welcome back to Casey's Beautiful Lifestyle. My name is Kalonda Casey, and I am so happy that you are here. I am so thrilled with the video that I am filming today because I have been asked to share some of my wisdom with our graduating high school seniors, especially the young ladies out there that are getting ready to start their journey. Oh my, do I look back to those days and think I had the world at my fingertips. Let me start with my story. I graduated from high school when I was 17 years old and started college at 17. Boy, was I in for a rude awakening. Even though I went to a very large high school, or what I perceived to be a large high school, college was different. To 2 years at a junior college, and when I left high school, I had a wrong feeling that I wanted to be a nurse. Well, guess who couldn't pass chemistry, college chemistry? Me. I just was lost. I didn't know anything. I didn't have to take chemistry in high school. Well, let me back up. I'm 60 years old. So things were a lot different. I didn't even have to go to kindergarten. So things were a lot different then than they are now, academically speaking. I did have dreams and hopes when I left high school. I really wanted to be the first person in my family to get a college degree, and that didn't happen. But I still feel blessed that I had those 2 years of junior college, and life just took a different turn for me. Husband, when I was in college, and got married and raised a family. Didn't start my actual career until I was in my 30s. I was one of those stay-at-home moms. We did have a business that I worked in every single day, but it wasn't the same thing as starting a career. I thought about going back to college when I was in my late 40s, but I didn't. Do I wish I had done that? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. As I said, I started my career in my 30s. I was always very bright. I had a drive, and I knew I wanted something more in my life than being the mother of 2 preteens. And so a friend of mine helped find me a job in Texas, and I moved to Texas, and the rest is pretty much history. So I started as a receptionist for a company. If you do not know what that is back then, it was answering phones, going through mail, typing some letters, greeting visitors, making a lot of coffee. Yes, I made a lot of coffee in my day, and just taking care of the needs of the front office of the place where I worked. Well, I didn't really love the job. So I talked to my friend that found me that job and said, I need to get another job. So I went and I temped in a bunch of different places just to see what I thought I might like. So I started in the administrative assistant role. So I went from receptionist to an administrative assistant, and I worked for a company in San Antonio, and I worked in their investor relations department, and which was very interesting, and that deals with the shareholders of the company. So that was super interesting, and I was the admin for that, and I was promoted to a specialist. And then from there, I was recruited away from that company to, yes, little old me that didn't have a college degree was recruited to go work for another company in investor relations, and I took on a management role. And so that was really big shoes to fill, and enjoyed that, and I enjoyed that job for a couple of years, and then ended up taking a break from corporate America, and I moved overseas for a couple of years, and I came back and I moved to Houston, Texas, and found my passion. I started working in human resources, and it was just up my alley. I loved it. I loved the people aspect of it. I loved the benefits side of it. I loved the going out into the field and meeting with our field employees. I enjoyed my job tremendously. Without a college degree, I was making very good money. I was making nice bonuses. I had tremendous benefits, and I loved my job. Well, the company I worked for was acquired by a very large company. Just not enough roles for people to go on to this big company. And both my husband and myself worked for this smaller company, and we took what we considered early retirement. But I missed working. It was really difficult. It's not that my career defined me, but in a way it does. And so over the years, I kept looking for something that could be mine, and something that I really fell in love with and that I've always loved was the makeup industry. I became a makeup artist 3 years ago, and my market is the mature woman. My love, my passion. I am a makeup artist. I am also a director in a direct sales company. I sell pharmacy cosmetics and skincare. And it has been a wonderful, wonderful addition to my life. I love working with women of all ages. I love makeup, I love skincare, I love the knowledge that I give to women and teach them how to feel better about themselves each and every day. But I am here to say that if it doesn't work out for you, you start college, or you can't go to college, just say you go to vocational school. My sister went to vocational school, and she has a wonderful career. And she just, she's worked in her career for 30 plus years. So that's the thing that you need to remember, is not everything is going to go the way you want it to go, but that's okay. Go to college, learn a lot of hard lessons, because that's where you cut your teeth. That's where you get your adult wings. That's where you really become independent. You get to start voting. You become a real adult at that point in time. And so just remember that if something doesn't work out, it just wasn't meant to be, maybe at that time. Maybe it'll happen another time. Because as you do get older, and while 60 does sound ancient to you now, it will happen before you know it. You'll wake up one day, you'll be 40, you'll have younger children, you'll have a career, a husband, maybe not, but those are things that are kind of a natural progression in life. I could do my life over again. What would I change about it? I do believe that things happen for a reason. And I loved being a young mom, loved being young and growing up with my children and getting to know them on a different level than I know them today. Life really, really gave me opportunities. I got to travel a lot, and you learn a lot when you travel. So, are there things I would change? Absolutely. And you will too. You will too. So just remember that. I'll share with you something that I did at the age of 60. I turned 60 in September. I will be 61 this year. And I had always wanted to have a YouTube channel. I've wanted to have a YouTube channel for years, 3 years, 3, 4, maybe 5 years. Just too afraid to do it. fear will get in the way, and fear can change your mind in 5 seconds. So I went to a leadership training back in the spring, in early spring, and I decided at that leadership training that I was going to jump in both feet and start my YouTube channel. Can you believe that? Has it been hard? Yes. Yes. Has it been fun? Tremendously. Has it given me purpose? Yes. Would I recommend it to anyone? Absolutely. And something else that I have done is I started a TikTok. Yes, me, I'm on TikTok. I love it. It's fun. A couple of my videos have gotten quite a few. One is at 200,000 views. So I just really enjoy what I do, and I'm able to have my cake and eat it too. And in my career with social media and YouTube and being a makeup artist, I feel like I have the best of all worlds, that I really get to empower women. And I feel very empowered and very blessed to be able to do what I do. Before I sign off, I want to read something to you that you can take with you the rest of your life. Oh, the places you'll go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act, and you will succeed. Dr. Seuss. And that says everything to me. For so many years, I gave that book as a graduation present to the high school seniors that I knew that were graduating, because it really is a fabulous book. And just remember, it's one day at a time, one step at a time, and you are going to do great things. I wish you all the luck and success in this world. I'm going to sign off saying what I always say: stay well and be blessed.